Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right. Getting all situated here. We are live on YouTube. We are live on YouTube. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Eli, the Walking with Purpose live edition, live from Red Morton Park. This is episode number 891. Episode 891, and they're doing some construction over here, so we might have to do a little detour. We'll figure it out when we get to the end of the first lap. As I was pulling into the park, there's controlled traffic. There's not a whole lot of traffic here right now during this time of the day, but there's controlled traffic over here. This is also part that I walk at. This is the section over here on the left that I walk at, and there is controlled traffic over there. So, but it looks like the sidewalk is open over here, and I'll see if it's open on the other side, and if not, it is what it is. But I hope you've all had a great day today. Let me put the camera on me because during lap 2 this part's going to be dark. I hope you've all had a great day today. I've had a wonderful day so far, and so has my girlfriend Dawn. If you have been catching the last few shows that I've been doing, and you're just wondering if there's any updates, or if there are any updates, which is what I'm trying to say, absolutely, all is well. Everything's been resolved. And now it's onwards and upwards to bigger and better things. And I'll just put this out here at the beginning of the show. And if any people want to come in and troll and talk about it, we're just going to block you. I'll just mention it at the very beginning here. I know there are a lot of parody videos being made about the situation I've been discussing, made with artificial intelligence, with Dr. Phil and Donald Trump. I'll just call him Donald Trump. I'm sorry. I can't respect the guy as our president. But, I mean, that's what people are going to do nowadays. They're going to use the new AI technology to make it sound like Dr. Phil is trying to teach me a lesson or call me out on my bullshit, right? Which it's not bullshit, but anyway. It is what it is. It's no big deal. Everything's been resolved. Don is doing fantastic. I'm sure Tia will be here later on. Don, for the time being, is not even watching YouTube videos. And that's totally cool. I totally support and respect that. At some point down the road, she'll be back, but she just wants a break from even viewing YouTube videos and even participating in live chats. So I just wanted to put that out there and let everyone know. Don will be back, and when it's the right time. That's going to be for her to decide, and I fully support her on that. And no, Don and I are not breaking up, and no, there's no trouble in paradise, and nope, it's all good. But if that's what you want to think because you have no other content besides trashing myself or trying to find ways to get to me through other people I care for, then if that's what your purpose in life is, to make up shit about me, do what you got to do. That's all I got to say. Anyway, tonight's show is just going to be a random free-for-all type of show where We can talk about whatever you'd like. Whatever you want to talk about, we can talk about, except dumb, stupid, trolling shit. I want to talk about actual topics. If you want to talk about politics, if you want to talk about dating relationships and marriage, what I don't want to talk about is the dumb shit on YouTube. Well, let me just say this until we get some people coming in here. Let me just say this, okay? I've been going off on a little bit of a tangent lately on drama groups on YouTube. And I've been just saying that, how stupid is all this stuff? And it's all the same shit. I've been seeing this happen for the last 6.5 years. It's one big fucking echo chamber where people go from channel to channel to channel. Now, here's the thing. It's not just me. If it was just me, then I'd be honored. and whatever, right? But there's a lot of other drama stuff going on in these groups that every now and then insert me into their drama, right? And I know all these people. There's a lot of people, and they're going from channel to channel to channel to channel to channel to channel to channel, saying the same shit in different words, and running 2-3 hour long or even longer than that drama shit shows, bringing on people on these StreamYard panels to just talk shit about other people. Like, that sounds like fun. That sounds like something I would tremendously enjoy doing during the holidays, is getting on StreamYard panels with other grown-ass adults and trashing other grown-ass adults because of what they think other people are doing. A lot of this stuff is made up for content. It's just boring, stupid, repetitive stuff. It's just boring, stupid, repetitive stuff. And that's one thing I'm going to be pushing really hard in the new year, is to push people away from this stupid ass drama content. You don't have to tune in. The fewer people that tune in, the less motivated these creators are going to be to create this type of content. And the GNA, short for Genuine Networking Association, in 2025 is going to make a huge push against these ridiculous, abusive, time-wasting, server space and bandwidth-wasting channels on YouTube. Like, they're just absolutely a waste. Absolutely a waste. Give me a second, I'll be right back. All right, we are back live. We are back live. You know what's really awesome is when people change their plans for me. When people had other plans, but they changed their plans against other people's better wishes or best wishes because of me. That's fantastic. Thank you for that. You know, it's just certainly proving a lot. And like I said, in 2025, No one besides myself and Don and Tia and Sandra Palacio. We haven't even run this by Queen yet. She will know at some point. No one knows what we've got in the works. We've got a lot of great stuff in the works that's going to really change things up. We are going to be expanding the GNA in ways that many people would think is not possible or unthinkable, right? And yeah, we're going to expand in some amazing ways that are in the works, and we're going to execute this this plan at the beginning of 2025. You'll just have to stick around and see what happens at that point. But anyway, so yeah, there's been a lot of stuff going on lately. Just a lot of stuff to keep together. This has been, despite other things that happen, other stupid things that happen out here on YouTube. For the most part, it's been a phenomenal week for Don and I, and next week is going to be an even better week. We've got a lot of good things in the works. There are some other things going on too that I'm not going to talk about. Don and I are going to be going out of town tomorrow for about half the day. We're not going to say where we're going. We're not going to broadcast live. We're not going to. We're not, at least at this point, we are not going to get that personal with everyone, even though we want to. But we're going to wait until the newer audience comes around in 2025. Right now, the primary audience that we have, it's not worth it for us to be that personal with you. It's just not. So there will be no live stream. We're not going to tell you where we're going, but we're going to be going out of town for half the day tomorrow, Don and I. And it's for a good reason. Put it that way. It's for a good reason. You could try to figure out what it is. Try to figure out where we're going. Some people might say we're going to the parents' place, her parents' place. I'll just give you that. Nope. Nope. It's not what you think. That guy just crossed the street jaywalking and came sideways right in my path with a dog. Oh well. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, and if we get back in time, I'll do a walk tomorrow night. Yeah, I think we're only going to be out of town probably for about 3 to 4 hours. Then we're going to head back. Yeah, so probably more than likely there will be a walk tomorrow evening, probably around the 4 or 4:30 p.m. hour, 4:45 hour like tonight. So I'll be walking right when the sun's about to set and the lights are going to be coming on. So I will probably be back at the park tomorrow. It's a beautiful night. It's about 60 degrees right now. Doing on my gloves on tonight. Air's fresh. And you know what? I'm just chilling. I honestly don't really have a lot on my mind. I'm really just relaxed. I'm really feeling very relaxed tonight. Now, I can't say the same about yesterday because I will always go to bat for my girlfriend and other people that we care for. Now, I've gone to bat enough regarding the instance, so we're not going to keep bringing it up. But, you know, I'm about resolving issues. I'm about resolving situations, right? And I've also been about, you know, calling out stupid, piss poor behavior of grown-ass adults that are so fucking miserable that they spend their time trolling on YouTube and creating AI videos on YouTube. It's stupid, you know? It just goes to show how much free time they have on their hands to do this dumb shit. Because if they had anything more productive to do, they would, right? People that have more productive things to do will always do the more productive things over dumb shit. People do dumb shit when they've got nothing better going on for them, right? And here at the GNA, if you want to come join us for the right reasons, we can help you find things that will better occupy your time. We can do that, right? But a lot of you aren't ready for that. You're not ready for that. You want to continue to sulk in your misery, right? You want to continue to sulk in your misery. And the antidote is trolling on YouTube. The medication for your piss poor behavior or your sorry ass is trolling and drama on YouTube. That's really sad. It really is. It's really, really sad. It's also really sad, again, when people have nothing better to do with their time than focus it on you. That's wonderful. That says a lot in my eyes. Every single day. Every single day, right? Kelvin Clymer, how you been, brother? It's been a long time since you've been around, man. How are you doing? Hey, how are you? Oh, hey, I think you meant to say, how is your life going, Eli? Life's going great, bro. How have you been? You been climbing any rocks or mountains lately, man? What's been going on, dude? It's been a long time. You're still a mod here, bro. You always will be. You're one of the few that's been respectful from the very beginning. We met over 4 years ago now, bro. Probably almost 5 years ago. It's been a long time. Thank you for continuing to be a good person. And being consistent, man, we greatly appreciate you. We do. Probably going to do 3 laps tonight. I got out here before it started getting dark, just before the sun set, and the lights are going to be on for a while. Dawn's all taken care of. We got sandwiches from Togo's earlier, so she ate. I'll be eating afterwards. Kelvin Clymer says, I'm okay. Just had a lot going on in my life with self-discovery, both gender identity and sexuality-wise. I'm still climbing, but been a bit less due to work lately, but I never stopped climbing for good. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I'm not an expert on gender identity. Here in California, we were one of the first states to add the non-binary category, gender non-conforming, non-binary, meaning that some people can choose to not identify as a man or a woman. No disrespect, we're very progressive here in California. And while that may not be for me, because I know I'm a man, whatever floats your boat, man. Whatever makes you happy, dude. I have gay friends, I have lesbian friends, I have friends that are trans, I have non-binary friends. Did I say that? I think I did. Hi Tia, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Kelvin Clymer, I'm fully aware what non-binary means. My gender identity is in that spectrum. You want to know something, Kelvin Clymer? I don't blame you, because nowadays it's hard being a man or a woman. And maybe it's just easier to not have to choose. Even though biologically we're born with a certain gender. People can even change that nowadays, And maybe it's just easier to be non-binary, gender non-conforming. Well, the first time I heard that, I'll share the story again because I didn't even know what this was. Going back to 2017. And I was first starting to date Dana back then in the North Bay area here, and she had 2 daughters. She had a 13-year-old daughter and a 16-year-old daughter, and they were both smart girls. They were. And her 13-year-old daughter, she wanted to go hang out with a friend of hers, and we needed to go and pick up her friend. Give me a second here. So we went to go pick up a friend of Dana's daughter. And I said, is it a boy or a girl? She goes, it's none of the above. They identify themselves as they or them. I'm like, what are you talking about? Everyone's born a man or a woman. She goes, no. They are non-binary. They. Okay. I was looking at Dana. It's the first time I heard this. Dana knew about this stuff. I was like, what is this, right? and then we dropped off her girl and her friend who was biologically female but identified as gender nonconforming. The sidewalk is open. It's all good. The construction has left. And after we dropped them off, I looked at Dana and I said, I love women. I'm like, I looked like a deer in headlights. She's like, you've never heard of this? I said, no. And it was at that point, non-binary wasn't officially an option on many government forms, including your identification card or driver's license. Now, you can choose male, female, or non-binary on your driver's license, identification card, ID card, or any other government document here in California. That's when I first heard of it. So I totally get what you're going through, Kelvin. And, we still have respect for you. We still have love for you. That was just my experience. So feel free to come around and share your thoughts. And, maybe during the new year, we can do an interview and you can tell us more about your findings or what makes you feel this way and stuff like that. I think it would be very interesting. That would be awesome, dude. Well, I got to say one thing to you. You gained a lot of respect from me when I realized you hoped Harris won in USA. Crazy how Trump won there. Yeah. I'm still not too happy about it, Kelvin Clymer. I'll get to your next message here in a second. I'm still not too happy about it, but you know what? At some point, you got to accept it. I accept it. I disagree with it. I still consider myself to be a Californian, and I don't really feel like being an American at this point for many reasons. I just don't like a lot of things that Trump does, and I don't like a lot of things that Trump supporters do, especially on the internet. I can't support someone that likes to pick on people at the level of bullying and harassment, and then is okay with other people picking on other people in bullying and harassing ways. A couple people coming on the sidewalk. I stepped up the side and I was almost sinking. Like, there's dirt here and it's wet, and I think they've been digging to put wires underneath. All right, lap number 2. Yeah, I'll say this. One of the things, I'll give away a little bit in 2025. In 2025, we will not be referring to any drama groups or anyone ever again. It's a done deal. Like I said, we're clearing up a lot of stuff now. Give me a second. Give me a second here. Yeah, in 2025, it's going to be strictly business. Moderators will be handling the channel if we're live. We're not going to be addressing trolls. We're not going to be addressing haters. We're not going to be addressing past groups from the past. We're not going to be addressing any potential simulcasts. We're not going to be addressing anything at all. At some point, people will get tired and move on because our content will have absolutely zero to do with them. And, for the time being right now, this is a transition period because there have been a lot of great things happening and things I've been personally working on in the works to make all this happen. And throughout the rest of December, there are a bunch of things that are going to be happening that are going to lead us into a better and brighter future in 2025. I'll tell you this. If you don't give up, you think hard enough and you try hard enough, you can figure anything out. You can figure a workaround to anything. I've always been the kind of guy that will figure out whatever it takes to keep moving forward and breaking through any barriers, even barriers that appear impossible to break through. Those are actually my favorite because it makes me feel good when I can penetrate barriers that are pretty much next to impossible to break through. I focus most of my time and energy on the more difficult stuff because it's challenging to me and I love a good challenge, right? You've all heard if it's too easy, you get bored, right? Don's the same way. Things that are not challenging enough, they get too boring. All right, give me a second. I'll be right back. I got to check a message real quick. You know what you're doing right now. And I haven't been saying much about it, right? Yeah, you want to sit there and trash talk me as your content, right? You want to sit there and call me a lol cow. You want to sit here and say I'm never going to change and all that, right? Well, here's the thing, sir. You haven't changed either because for the last several days, you've been rebroadcasting me over everything. You're choosing to focus your entire life out here on YouTube on me. And yeah, it's clocking in and clocking out. We all know that, and your audience should know that. It's clocking in and clocking out. So when are you going to change your ways? Now listen, I'm not upset at you, dude. What I'm saying is, if you're going to talk shit about me as part of your content of clocking in and clocking out to entertain your audience, then I'm going to ask you the same questions you're asking me. When are you going to change? Because you've been doing the same thing for years, and it's primarily been focused on me. And you're back to primarily focused on me because that's the main attraction right now, right? Because there's nothing else that's going to get the traction, right? Because if I were to go live with you talking about something else, then most of your audience would be over here. That's the truth of the matter, right? And they hate me, but I'm more interesting than you, right? So you even said that. They hate me, but I'm more interesting than you. right? You said it yourself, right? So listen, dude, carry on, do what you got to do, but don't be a fucking hypocrite. Don't be a hypocrite and come out here and say I've never changed and I'm never going to change. This is my purpose, whether you like it or not, whether your audience likes it or not, whether I talk about you folks or not, whether I ignore you folks or not. You say if I ignore you for 2 years straight, you guys will stop. That's bullshit. You will never stop as long as it makes sense for you to do so and there's an audience for it. That's bullshit. That's horse shit. Okay? You got very sick and ill people in your chat saying that I need mental and psychological help. How about all the people that tune in every day to watch my channel's content on your channel and other people's channels? Like, isn't there some mental illness with that? Isn't there mental illness when a creator focuses the majority of their energy on me? I'm just putting it out there. All right? I'm putting it out there, asking fair questions about that, right? This is part of my show here right now, asking fair questions, because if you want to sit there and entertain your audience, clocking in and clocking out, fake instigated drama, right? Then I'm going to basically call you on the same shit that you're calling me out on. What's the difference? What is the difference? "56 people in this chat, he's losing the attention." I don't care what it is. I mean, Tia, I appreciate your thoughts. I don't care what it is. It's not him. I'm not mad at Jamie or anyone. I'm not mad at anyone, right? But him and his people, they like to poke a little fun, antagonistic things to get the reaction to entertain their audience, right? That's what they've done all along. Right? It's gotten old. It's been played out. It's the same old thing. My problem is not the fact that I keep doing the same old thing. My problem is they're doing the same old thing. Even if I'm doing the same old thing and they're calling me out and never changing, you're never changing either. So what the fuck's the difference? What is the difference? I don't care if you make more money than me. I don't care if you have a loser of an audience that wants to pay you money to show my streams every day. I don't care about any of that. I don't. But if you're going to talk about me, and if the audience is going to go flip, if it's going to affect my audience and my numbers and all that, which it does, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it. And I'm going to put it right back at you. Here's the thing. It doesn't matter to you because once this is done, you clock out, you go home. You take your money, you go home. Right? And I've left you alone. I've left you alone. I've left your channels alone. I don't trash talk you. I've said nothing but nice things about you. But you want to keep on pretend trashing me as part of your fake instigated drama content? Same old thing, dude. Honestly, same old thing. 100, Kevin, or Kelvin. From the time I've been around and watched Eli, he has never spewed hate on others regardless and given people the benefit of the doubt. Right. Like, seriously, dude. Seriously. How about not rebroadcast me for the rest of the year and see where your numbers go? I would be willing to leave YouTube. I would be willing to leave YouTube if you didn't rebroadcast me for 1 month and see where your numbers go. I would. I would be willing to leave YouTube permanently if you didn't rebroadcast me or anyone else didn't rebroadcast me for 1 month and see where my numbers are at and you see where your numbers are at putting out your regular content. If you don't agree to that, then automatically take the L, because in essence, what you're saying is that my content is valuable to you. That's what you're saying. And there's nothing crazy or psycho about me saying that. I'm just stating the facts. Tia says, Kelvin, sorry. Kelvin says, that is a common typo of my name. It is all okay, Tia. And I don't have any problems with any of these people. I don't have any problems with them on my end. I don't. I don't wish them any harm. But if you're going to run your mouth about me, and say I've never fucking changed in 5.5, 6.5 years, you've never fucking changed either. Ever, period. Same thing. You're still on my nuts like you own my nuts. You are. It's okay, dude. It's okay. And I'm not upset about it. I'm speaking with passion because it's the truth, dude. It never changes. You run your mouth like you have diarrhea, dude. You run your mouth like you have diarrhea. Every single day, for the last week or two, you've been talking about me. You've been rebroadcasting me. You give your audience polls. You tell them you want Krama. They choose Krama. And then you do cuck busting instead. You lost the cuck busting poll, yet you chose to choose me because I'm more interesting than any of these motherfuckers that you associate with, any of them. I'm more interesting than any of you folks. I've been more consistent. I take better care of myself. I don't need to tell you the rest. I shouldn't even have to tell you anything at all. I'm secure within myself. I'm the one everyone's watching. All of you want a piece of me. That's why you all come at me, online and offline. I'm the one that's made all of you. Every single one of you in this whole drama group, I'm the one that made all of you with my experience I brought to the table here. It doesn't matter where people watch you. If you're interesting, and see, first of all, you have to be interesting enough to be rebroadcast as often as these people do. You have to be interesting enough for people to want to choose to rebroadcast you every single fucking day for 6+ years straight. I won't be going anywhere anytime soon because he can't even go a day or two without rebroadcasting me. He'll be back doing it tomorrow and the next day. Seriously, dude. Seriously, dude. I've let it go. And I've been nice to you, and you've been somewhat supportive regarding other things going on. And now, sir, because you think you're starting to get a piece of the pie back that you lost, now you want to come back and rebroadcast me every day. When before, you were losing out to other people that used to be a part of your group. This whole thing is fucking surreal. Like, I'm the fucking draw. And I'm not saying that to say I'm all that. I'm the draw. I brought you all together. I've kept you all together. Now go off into your Discords and your little stock channels. Go and make your Donald Trump AI generated Cuck Eli. Oh, yeah, get the hell off YouTube. We need to get that in writing, Cuck Eli. Right. Or Dr. Phil, right? Well, what do you call it? The emotional relationship between Eli and blah 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 blah. You people, man. You people are the dumbest people I've ever come across. You people have no fucking lives. Your life is making fun of other people to make yourself feel better. It's pathetic, right? It's absolutely pathetic. And don't come at me saying that I could just keep my mouth shut. You can keep your mouth shut too. Practice what you preach. Any of you that sit there and make community postings or videos saying all Eli has to do is ignore, well, you can ignore too, but you're not. Because I'm valuable to you, and because I'm the one that's bringing the traction. I am the draw. Why aren't you driving a car? Are you poor? Who the hell are you? What kind of a comment was that? I drove here to the park, you moron. Are you intentionally saying dumb things just trying to upset me, man? Because it's not upsetting me. It's stupid. My passion right now, me elevating my voice, is my passion saying how dumb you fucks are, all of you. Okay. Tia, the people that come in here that you cannot hide user from channel because they're hiding their channel before we can do it, you can flag them for bullying and harassment and it'll get rid of the message. There's the workaround. Flag every single one of those comments that you cannot remove. Hide users from channel for bullying and harassment. Same with you, Kelvin, if you come across somebody you can't ban. Same for you, Sandra. Yeah, Sandra, you're here too. Was Sandra here? Did I see? No, that was Kelvin Clymer. Right now, I don't care that you're rebroadcasting me. What I care about is the hypocrisy, which is probably part of your shtick. The hypocrisy, the amping it up. Now, I know some of what you're saying about me is how you truly feel. Other aspects are amped up for drama donations, right? I get that. I understand that. But if anyone's gonna come at me, here's the thing. If you're all gonna come at me, then at least don't come at me with the same things that you've done yourself, right? You're coming at me and saying I'm doing things that you folks have done yourselves. And your own audience knows it. But they're bored, lonely, and miserable, and they're blocked here, so they'll come over there and trash talk another YouTuber that just wants to help people in positive ways. Go and make your Trump AI videos. Go and make your Dr. Phil AI videos. Go and make community postings, right? That if I wasn't in an emotional affair, then I wouldn't be upset about it. I'm upset. I was upset because it hurt my girlfriend because she's been traumatized by an ex-boyfriend that did that to her. So it triggered her. What you guys did triggered her. You triggered her trauma. Now, you didn't know that. And so now I'm coming out here and saying that. But here's the thing. James and other people in James' neck of the woods, other people in your group, if we trigger their trauma, you go to bat for them. But it's okay to trigger my woman's trauma, right? Seriously, it has to work both ways. It has to work both ways. That's the only reason why I'm talking about this. You could rebroadcast me all you want. Rebroadcast me all you want. I don't care. What I care about is the hypocrisy. What I care about is not holding your own self accountable for things you're trying to hold me accountable for. And I don't care because I don't have to listen to you. But you're using my content. So that's why I'm talking with you. You're using my content as your content. Fine, call it fair use, whatever you want to call it. The bottom line is you're using my content to have a show, and without me, you'd have no show. At least you wouldn't have the audience you have. And it's dwindled down anyways. I don't need to win from this shitty ass little drama group. I got bigger plans. There's 2.8 billion active users on YouTube. I've got a bigger network outside of this. I've got a lot of people that are going to be coming around in the new year that have nothing to do with you folks. And there's nothing you can say or do to squirm them over your way or play Coach Eli's greatest hits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Who gives a shit? Play the N-word a million times. Who cares? All these people that voted for Trump, they heard Trump say to a woman, we got to grab him by the P-U-S-S-Y. You think people care about what somebody said 5 years ago? No one gives a shit. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're all, look at how triggered these people are. Do you know how many views you folks are giving me coming in here to troll? Every time you come in here and troll, number one, you're making me more relevant, and I'm getting to you. Obviously, I'm triggering you to the point of where you're coming here and trolling, right? If I wasn't interesting enough to you, you wouldn't come here and troll, right? Shit, hold on. I had to turn on the front light here. The safest bet I've ever made in my life is saying I would leave YouTube if none of these people rebroadcast me till the end of the year. They can't do it. They don't have the willpower to do it, which further elevates my value. That's okay. It's all good. Yeah, keep them coming in here. Yeah, everyone gets trolls. Everyone gets trolls, but I ban my trolls because I'm a serious nature channel. I'm not a fucking drama, playground for kids type of channel. Playground for adults acting like little kids. You could troll all the fuck you want. Do what you got to do. But I will keep on removing you. And I can remove you. If you hide your channel, I could flag you for bullying and harassment. And that'll remove your message. I don't care. You want to keep giving me a monetized playback every time you come in? I can't be banned. My dad works for YouTube. Come on. You just got banned. I can't be banned. My dad works for YouTube. Even if that were true, which it's not, your dad would have to go to his coworkers and say, my son is such a pathetic loser out here on YouTube. He trolls around, hiding in plain sight. Yeah, you're banned. Yep, you're just coming back on multiple sock accounts with the same name. You're getting banned every single time. You want to keep coming back on multiple, you want to keep burning all your accounts? Calvin Clymer, imagine making a lot of accounts just to make hate towards people. Right, dude? I'm going to go home and have my nice Togo sandwich, hang out with Dawn for a bit, and the dogs. She's going to go to bed probably a little bit early, and I've got some other work to do. So I'm going to be up for a little bit. Give me a second. Let me check some mail. I'll be right back. All right, we are live. We are back live. It's one thing to trash talk myself for years, right? Give me a second. It's one thing to trash talk someone, right? And make content on them every now and then. But here's the thing. People that make content on me regularly, meaning 4, 5, 6 times a week, or rebroadcast the majority of my streams daily, people that use me for content every day, they do it because it works for them, because I am interesting and profitable to them. That's the truth of the matter. I'm beneficial to them, right? Yet they're trash talking me, and I'm the one that draws the people in. And I will continue to draw people in. In the new year, I'll be drawing people in above and beyond every single one of your pay grades. All of you are well below my pay grade and other people's pay grades that we're going to be involved with. No, that same person has created like 20 accounts because they're getting timed out and banned and reported. So these are all new accounts. It's not the same one. He could say whatever he wants. He just basically lined up all the accounts at once so he can bomb us live on the air. And here's the thing, dude. We're talking about this shit right now. So you're basically giving us examples of a pathetic, miserable fucking human being troll on the internet and what they do on a Friday night because you have no girlfriend or wife or no family or nobody, right? Because if you did, there's no way in fucking hell you'd be doing this shit on a Friday night. You think your wife would put up with it or girlfriend would put up with it? No woman would put up with this shit. None. Zero, zilch, zip. That's why you sit there, you load up the soccer accounts. Uh-huh. Yeah, do me a favor. I'm no longer going to address this stupid idiot. Kelvin Clymer and Tia, can you just ban him, hide user from channel, and then time him out after hiding him? First hide him from channel, then time him out for 24 hours, 86,000 minutes. Sorry, 86,000 seconds. Final lap, folks. Final lap. King Street and Vera Avenue. The rest of this month is going to be very interesting. Lots of good things are in the works. And hey, if we had our super chat goal, 5 super chats at $5 minimum or greater on one Walking with Purpose stream, then Dawn and I will go live together before the end of the year and catch everyone up. Yeah, I don't need to. Listen, I can ignore people when I want to ignore them, and I can choose to talk about people when I want to. And I'm not talking to a troll. I was addressing Jamie because he's back to rebroadcasting almost every day. And the bottom line is, I don't care that he's doing it. I've left him alone. And he's somewhat been supportive on some other things going on. But my problem is you can't sit there and run your mouth about me and then use me for content every day for money when you do the same stuff. You've done the same things for years. Right? I'm not even trying to criticize James. I'm just saying it's very hypocritical for someone to sit here and trash me and then basically rebroadcast me every day with no fear of repercussion. I let it all go. On his end, I let it all go. And then he has the nerve, whether he's doing it on purpose or not. I think he's more so doing it as a show, but I still also think he's somewhat, or does kind of feel that way about me. I think a lot of the stuff that Jamie says about me, he honestly feels that way. Now, some stuff he amps up for drama donations. And then, you say things, Jamie. You're the biggest hypocrite, knowing you're a known hypocrite because you say, "Oh, how about who says we just dissolve the Eli thing? We let the whole Eli thing just go, right?" You said that, then literally you went live and rebroadcasted me. And you've been doing it since. So why don't you share with me Again, I don't care if you're making all this money rebroadcasting me. I'm not triggered. I'm asking you a straightforward question. You're never a man of your word, dude. I'm not saying in the real world you're not, but out here on YouTube, you're a big fucking real life troll. Yes, to some degree, ignoring is okay, but you're also allowed to call people out. Just ignore them and keep doing what you're doing. Have a good night, man. Well, it's all good. Thank you. I'm not going to, listen, I'm not going to stop standing up for myself until these people leave me the fuck alone. I'm not going to stop until these people leave me alone. By the new year, we'll never talk about them again. But if they want to keep coming at me and using me for content for the rest of the year and then trashing me about things that they have done at least as bad as I've done or worse, that's horse shit. It is. It's absolute horse shit. It is. I don't give a fuck what ODN thinks if I'm working with Jay or not. I'm not working with him. I don't give a shit what anyone thinks. I think all of you people in this one group are the most pathetic fucking ignorant imbeciles I've ever come across. All of you. Every single one of you. Right? Every single one of you. I don't care what ODN thinks. I don't care what Jamie thinks. I don't care what other people in this group think. I don't care. I really don't care. I don't have any hatred for them, and I don't wish any harm upon them, but I just don't care. But you guys force it upon me to care. You guys keep coming at me unprovoked, and you force it upon me to care, and I don't give a shit. I don't. Sup, bro? You're banned. Don't troll me on your own show, dude. Okay? It just goes to show these people cannot survive without me. They need me. They need me for their survival out here on YouTube. They just can't. They can't survive without me. Today's show was dedicated to this. It was dedicated to whatever. I wasn't going to talk about certain things, but I got to the point of where it's like, look, how much more abuse am I going to take? Even if you're pretending, dude, even if you're playing the fake instigated drama, there is some truth to every one of your reactions. There is some truth or a lot of truth to what you're saying. Some of it is a little bit amped up, but I honestly think how you're speaking is how you feel. And you have a lot of harsh words to say about me, dude, but honestly, you use me for content all the time, so you see value in me, right? And don't come out and say, oh, you know, it's lolcow. Fuck that lolcow bullshit, dude. I am an interesting person. If you were interesting enough to survive on your own without me, you wouldn't need me every fucking day. Every fucking day. If you did it once or twice a week, that would be a different story. Even then, that'd probably still be too much. But every day, dude, every day, right? Every single day, every day. Hasn't changed in 6.5 years. Yet you're saying I haven't changed in 6.5 years. I never wanted to change. I made some mistakes. I owned those mistakes. But I've never changed my core values and principles and morals and ethics. Brad Sweeney, how you doing? He's boring and he knows it. Yeah, he is. He's boring as fuck. He is boring. Listen, if you're not boring, dude, then do your own show and show us how interesting you are. And then let me rebroadcast you and promise me that you won't flag me down. Because you would flag me down. You would. You hate it when people flag you down. And then if someone rebroadcasts you like me, you'd flag me down. You would. But I don't have any desire to rebroadcast you because I don't give a shit about that type of content. I don't give a shit about drama content. You want to come and start the cycle again, right? You want to start the cycle again where I talk about you every day and then I grow a big audience of your haters because you have my haters and then your haters come to me and then we go back and forth and then it starts to grow big for me, right? Then I start making more money. Then guess what? Happens? Then the wrecking ball comes in, right? Then the wrecking ball comes in and then the pattern starts all over again. That's how it's been. The same old shit, different cycle, man. Never fucking changes, man. Maybe one of these years you will change. I'm telling you, in the new year, you can do whatever the fuck you want. And you're all getting fucking ignored. You're all done in my eyes. You're all done in my eyes. In the new year, you're all done. Prove to me how much of a man you are, dude, by running your own content. You want to go head-to-head with me? I don't want to go head-to-head with you, but if you want to go head-to-head with me, then you go live at the same time I go live. I'm not going to do that on purpose because I don't create my schedule around yours. Go live at the same time I go live and just freestyle, and I'll freestyle. And then you can see the difference there, dude. I could tell you right now, dude, if you didn't rebroadcast me tonight, I'd have more people in the box than you. I don't care to compete with you. I don't give a shit. I wish you nothing but the best. But obviously, if you felt you could do better without rebroadcasting me, you would. You go with your better option. You're going with your best option. Who wouldn't go with their fucking best option? You moron? I'll be right back. We're back live. We're back live. You know what the thing is, dude? James, here's the thing. You're the kind of guy that will resort to extreme tactics to keep this Eli thing going. It's almost like you will never allow me to stop it because you will threaten me in some capacity if I don't let you do it, right? And that sucks, dude, because like that is a shitty way of doing business out here, bro. It is. It's a shitty way of doing business, dude. And that's fine. If that's the way, if that's how you want to survive out here, dude, carry on. I want no part of that kind of shit. I don't. Right? Carry on, dude. Do what you got to do. But just know, in the end, God sees everything. And God will take care of those that take care of other people, that are good to other people, and don't violate other people. I just honestly, dude, I'm not happy with the way you operate, dude. I'm not happy with your operations. I'm not. I'm not happy with the way that you operate, dude. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's bullshit, dude. It's bullshit that you have to play the game that way, dude. It's bullshit, dude. It's like some control freakish type of thing for you, huh? Here, let me hear what you have to say, dude. I don't care. Let's hear what you have to say. I'll be right back. We're back live. We're back live. We're back live. We're back live. The way that you're trying to control me is that if I were to ever take you down for copyright, you've threatened to put out Coach Eli's Greatest Hits 1 and 2 and shit like that. That's not cool, dude. That's not cool, dude. I don't operate that way. I'm not going to take you down, dude. I'm not going to take you down. But yes, that's what you do, bro. You make threats to protect what you continue, or what you make threats regarding what you want to continue doing, which is what I'm trying to say. And that's fine, dude. Keep on doing it, dude. But if you're going to come at me and try to paint me as this piece of shit, right? Just for your content, whether you mean it or not. And I think you kind of sort of mean it more so than you don't. Maybe you amp it up a little bit. If you're going to paint me in that way, then I got to speak the truth about you too. And I'm not out to get you. I wanted to end this a long time ago. I've never wanted to wish harm upon you or anything. I wanted you guys to move on and stop fucking using my content all the goddamn time. But you guys don't stop. You don't. You don't. Whatever you want to call it fair use, whatever. I don't give a shit what you want to call it. The bottom line is, you guys just won't go away. You won't stop. You can't even stop after 6.5 years. You can't even stop. Your audience has dwindled down to 65 people when you restream me instead of 200. You have maybe less than a third of your audience, and you continue to want to hold on to it. That's pretty telling of me, dude. And I'm not upset, dude. I'm just sharing my passionate thoughts, bro. This is my passion. I'm going to go home and hang out with my lady, and I'm all good. I'm not upset. But you know what? If I want to emphasize my words, I'm not going to sit there and whisper. I'm going to project my voice. There's a difference between projecting your voice and projecting your insecurities. I'm projecting my voice because I am emphasizing what I'm saying, and you're laughing because you're like, oh, this is just entertainment for me. I clock in, I clock out, I come in, I make $200. I make $200 using Eli's content every day, and I got an audience of people that I know are moronic and sick in the fucking head, right? And I just play it off like I care about them, and then they just give me money, and then I clock out and go home, right? That's the way it works, right? You know it. Other people that work with you know it. You know it. You're lying and you know it. Remember that? You're lying and you know it. I have to admit that was kind of funny. I will give you something though. I don't hate ODN. I don't have any problems with him or anyone. I just don't like his thought process at times. I don't like his thought process regarding him thinking that you and I are in bed together. I've never made a fucking dime from you. Never, ever, ever. None of this is fake, ODN. It's not fake. If you want to think it's fake, if you want to get off on it, dude, thinking it's fake, that's your choice, bro. This group of people, man, I swear to God, these people, like, live for this drama. They live for trying to find things wrong with people. You folks are pathetically miserable fucking clowns. You look for the wrong in people. I always look for the best in people. What kind of fucking human beings are you that you look for the worst in people? All of you in this drama group are always criticizing others about every little damn little thing instead of looking for the best in them. That's what good human beings do. Why aren't you folks like that? And then you're calling me psychopathic crazy for caring about people, for wanting what's best for people instead of what you folks want. You look at what's the worst. You try to expose the worst in people as your content. That's horrible. That's absolutely horrible, pathetic, miserable. I can see the postings tonight. Oh, Eli went off again tonight. Yeah, so what? So what? You've all gone off many times. So what? Why is it different when I do it? Why is anything different when I do it? None of you get the attention I get. You're all giving me attention, whether you like it or not. You're all giving me attention. Every one of you is watching me every goddamn second. I could post something at 3 in the fucking morning, and someone's refreshing on my community wall, looking to see. That's obsessive. That's how much you guys watch me. ODN, first of all, I don't even think that's really you. Second of all, I'm not in bed with anyone. The only person I'd ever be in bed with is my woman. I'm in bed with her every night. You think I'm faking all this, dude? You think this is all fake, dude? This is actually how I feel. This is exactly how I feel. This is stupid shit. But see, if that's the real you, ODN, you're here, tuned in and watching me, dude. You're watching me. And I'm not mad at you, dude. I don't hate you, ODN. I don't. I don't think you're a bad guy. I just think that you're a little jaded with your views, dude. I don't understand why you can't accept the fact when someone's telling you over and over again that they're not in bed with someone, figuratively speaking. Like, how many times would a friend of yours in the real world, ODN, have to convince you that what he's saying is the truth before you would believe him? Do you call out every single one of your friends in the real world? Do you call them out in the real world and say, hey, dude, you're full of crap. Dude, you know you're full of crap, right? No, dude. How many times would you do that to your real life friends, dude? And how would they feel about you not having any faith in them or not believing in them, bro? Why would you be friends? Broski? Yeah, and these dudes, I'm sure this had to do with somebody from the millennial side, from Jamie's side. I think that Trump video that was made on you, I saw that. Even Trump called you broski. Stupid shit, man. Dumb, stupid, man. God, whacked out people, whacked out middle-aged adults on YouTube that are so lonely and miserable during the holidays that they got to come out here and find their happiness by trolling and attacking other people and trying to trash and kick down other people and devalue other people. Stupid, man. This is dumb. This is the dumbest stuff ever, ever, ever. We're at 86 minutes, an hour and 26 minutes. You know, interestingly enough, I still have 20 people there with his rebroadcast. And he's the one that typically gets the most people. You know what the funny thing is? Wherever I've seen Eli rebroadcast now, they max out at about 60 people. He's probably got about 60 people there right now. Maybe 65. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Let's check it out. We're back live. We are back live. Yeah, James, they do prefer to hear what I have to say first. And see, James, that's exactly why I have the DVR set, because you can't pause. If you pause me and you unpause me, the length of time you pause, it'll skip over and go right back to live, right? That's why I use the DVR, because you cannot, unless you do it on the replay, which tremendously loses its value. See, you doing it live gives you the shock factor of the live factor, right? But me having the DVR on, when you talk, it either forces you to pause and miss out on the chunk you paused, right? And talking over me, right? Of course. So they're going to keep coming back and forth, and giving me the views too, and giving me the monetized playbacks, right? But do we have to play this game? I mean, you can sit here and try to justify this and try to make this seem reasonable. Does this game have to go on? It's not going to go on in 2025, at least on my end. It's not going to go on. But until that point, I will keep fighting my way through this. Okay? I will keep fighting my way through this. If we got to talk every day, one-on-one through live streams, if you want to talk like this every day, if you want to go live and I go live and you rebroadcast and we just have this back and forth, you want to do that for the rest of the holiday season, dude? You want to do that? We could do that if you want. Do you want to do that? Would that make you happy, dude? Would that like float your boat? ODN, I'm tired of people putting out the Coach Eli greatest hits content. I'm tired of people putting, like, you put out content, ODN, on me that you should have never have. And so did Jamie, and so did many other people. And I've got content on all you folks I could put out, but I've never done that. That's the difference between myself and you folks. And I'm not trying to be critical, right? You don't pay attention, ODN. You're smoking too much 420, no disrespect. And maybe clouding your better judgment, dude. I'm saying that if I were to take him down, then he would basically threaten me to remove the strike, or he's going to put out the Coach Eli's greatest hits on multiple sock accounts. And he will do it, because he has the sock accounts. He has them, right? Now, I'm not going to do that. I'm letting it all go. But what I'm saying is that, do you understand? Do you understand? Like, you folks, with either one of you, no disrespect, ODN, to you or to him, either one of you don't play fair. You guys don't play fair at all. You don't. You don't give people an option. You don't even allow people to protect their own content without threatening them that you're going to put shit out if they even protect their own content from being misused, right? So there's your answer, dude. So I let it all go. With you, with him, that's it. I let it go with you too, ODN. I'm talking about it because I'll tell you what, it's going to get old. And I'll keep fighting. And I'll keep fighting for the rest of the holiday season. I'll keep on fighting. And eventually it's going to get old. The audience that's left, there were 71 people there. It's probably 65 now or so, right? Okay. We've got 19, almost 20 here. So, and, some of those are going back and forth because they want to hear what I have to say. Because the way he's doing it live, me having the DVR off where people can't rewind or pause and leave off where they left off, he'd have to continue to let it play while he talks, or he would have to pause it and lose the parts that he paused. That's not even ODN. That's not ODN. And even if it was you, dude, whether you buy it or not, ODN, it's your opinion, dude. You could have any opinion you want. I wish you nothing but the best, ODN. I wish you, Jamie, nothing but the best. I wish everyone nothing but the best. Okay? But guess what? You're all here watching. You're here, ODN. James is rebroadcasting. Everyone is watching this one way or another. By the time this night ends, everyone will be talking about this, and everyone will be watching this. And they're going to continue to hear what I have to say because I'm here to stand up for the people. I'm here to stand up for myself and my lady Dawn and people like Tia and Sandra and Queen Helen Casey and Kelvin Clymer and Lewis Fuller and Hiking Hippie and all of them, right? I'm here to stand up for everyone, all the good people. And I'm going to keep doing that. And if you guys want to continue to have this little bromance love spat out here between you, ODN, and Jamie, and if you want to try to get me involved in your bromance with some other people, I want nothing to do with that. I don't. You see, I want nothing to do with that, but the bottom line is you guys are forcing yourself upon me. When you guys simulcast me without my blessing, like technically none of you have my blessing, right? I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm letting it go. But you guys are forcing yourselves upon me. It's almost like a rape, right? It's almost like you're raping me for my content, right? Or raping my content. That's what you're doing. It's like you're forcing yourselves upon me. That is the truth of the matter. I feel violated. But you want to know something? I'm letting it go because I can take it. I'm just putting it out there that I understand what's going on. And I get it. And one day, it's going to not be feasible anymore. And it's getting there. And that day will be the beginning of 2025. You guys want to keep moving forward, no problem, but we're going to be not addressing any of this crap at all. We're going to have a completely different audience, and it's going to be amazing. But anyway. Also, joking about someone's sexuality does not change it, which is something you kind of do say when you can, Eli. Oh, when they call me gay for no good reason, for being with a person that hates on him, which he is not. Yeah. Well, Jamie's vested interest is money. He gets paid to do this. That's all he cares about. This has nothing to do with anything besides clocking in, clocking out, and making money. It's obvious to me that he's chosen to rebroadcast me over any other piece of content lately because I'm the one making him more money than anything else at this time. And I've made him more money over the last 6 years than anything else, between being sponsored, between anything else he's done. He's made more money off my name than anything else he's done. Period. We're back live. We are back live. Tia, are you still around? Kelvin, are you still around? Anyone else around right now? Tia, if you're still around, I'll get back to you when I get home or later tonight, I'll get back to you and Sandra and Queen and some others. Hey, Brad, how you been, dude? I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to forget to mention you, dude. I'm sorry about that, man. Yeah, Brad. My apologies if I was a little high strung tonight. I'm serious though, man. I'm just tired of this crap. I am. I'm just. It's like, if you're going to belittle me and then use my content every day to make you all this money, like you're claiming that you're making that money. I honestly, I've been shown a lot of receipts lately. If you're claiming to make all this money, then show receipts of your PayPal account. Show receipts that, every donation you've gotten is for the amount and that you're making. Because I don't believe you're making $300 off of restreaming me at this point right now. I think that's horse shit. I'm not buying it. Maybe that's over the course of 2 to 3 days, but that's not one night. That's not one night. No way. No way. I would not believe that unless I were to see receipts. You're probably not going to show them, so I'm not going to believe it. And don't AI fabricate receipts, man. Don't AI receipts. See, this is the problem nowadays. People can AI shit, and it doesn't matter anyway. No problem, dude. I get it. That's fine whenever you have a chance. Tia, when you said no, maybe a week, what did you mean by that? I'm sorry. I don't understand what you're responding to. Oh, you're saying that he made that in a week. You're saying he made $300 in a week. Yeah, that I could believe. But there's no way I can believe that he's made $300 off of this one simulcast tonight. No way. No, not at all. No, a lot of these people. There used to be a guy named Chris Cantu. He used to pad his donations because it got him a little more money, right? Typically you divide it by 3, and that's the actual amount. So if someone's saying that they made 300, they've made like 100, right? Typically you divide it by 3 with some creators that pad their numbers. So they try to make it appear that way. So then people can say, oh, James made 300 and Eli made nothing. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I don't give a shit either way. But honestly, how mature is it? Do these people not, Jamie, you don't care about maturity, huh? You don't care about the way you come off. The thing is, a lot of you guys don't care how you come off. And maybe you're fortunate that you have an audience of people that don't care how you come off or they come off either, that have a little bit of money to donate to you, right? But how does it come off when you make content and you pick on someone on the internet that you're using their content to make money and you're picking on them because they're not making money? That's pretty fucking childish, dude. That's pretty fucking... Do you not think that's pretty fucking childish, dude? Do you not think that's pretty fucking pathetic and childish? Right? Anyone watching this is going to know that. Anyone that watches my stream tonight, regardless of where they watch it, hopefully they choose to watch it here instead of over on your end, because they'll watch it here because it'll be uninterrupted here. They can hear what I say. But anyone that's watching this, whether you hate me or love me, understand what I'm saying here, at least about this situation with these rebroadcasts with Jamie and some other people. It's the same old shit. It's the same old shit. That's all it is. It's stupid. It's dumb. It's overplayed. It's just overdone. Overdone. I gotta go. With that being said, have a good one. Take care. And as always, TL, I'll get back to you later tonight. Same with Sandra and some other people. I've got some updates for you folks on some other stuff behind the scenes regarding the GNA. Later, Kelvin Clymer, thank you for being here. Thank you, Brad Sweeney, for being here. Thank you to everyone else. Have a good one. Take care. And as always, be good to each other. Good night, everyone.